Welcome to DND Picks my September TBR. Alright, officially moved into the new place, and I figured it's time to get back to DND Picks my TBR. So if you haven't seen this before, this is my DND board. Every space correlates to like a different character or monster within the D&D universe. So I like to play this board game every month. We start on the monster manual, and then the end is just a dungeon. So each square represents something different. So like humans is a contemporary romance. We have Medusa as a thriller. We have the bog man is like horror. A gnome is like a short read. So we just roll and we get to see what we get to add to our TBR. So in my infinite wisdom while moving, I don't know where I put my D20. So I had to use regular dice in this video, which kind of sucks, but that's okay. It'll still work. So I was thinking about doing just 4 rolls. I have a few things in mind. So if I can't get them on like the D&D Picks TBR, I'll add them on after. But hopefully we can get them in the game, and then I don't have to add them onto my TBR. So let's get into our first roll for the month of August. Okay, it's time for our first roll. I can't find my D20, so we're using a dice from a Pokemon card TCG box. So let's start with our first roll. We got a 4. And I just realized I didn't have my piece out. So we start here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So dragon is our first one, and that is adult fantasy. Our first roll was dragon, which is adult fantasy, which is actually perfect because Catabasis by R.F. Kuang just came out, and I cannot wait to read this. So it's like a fantasy dark academia vibe. So our 2 main characters, Alice, and then why can't I think of his name? I can't even remember. But basically Peter, I think. Yeah. They go into hell to rescue their professor who had an accident. So this is them traipsing through the different layers of hell, and I have been so excited for this. I had the arc of it, but I wanted to read the physical copy so that I could annotate it. Like, this book is gorgeous. Look at those sprayed edges. On the edge it says hell is other people, and I have to admit I agree. And the green is just beautiful. So, and then the ending pages are like cool stuff that they use because they basically use pentagrams in their magic. So they are at school, university, and they're studying to become magicians, and I found that fascinating. All right, time for roll number 2. It's going to be a 5. I can't count today. Okay, Elves is going to be a fantasy romance. Roll number 2 was fantasy romance. And I have a couple new ones on my TBR, but I need to reread A Fate Inked in Blood by Daniel L. Jensen, so that I can read A Curse Carved in Bone. So I'm going to put both of these on my TBR, actually. So I'm so excited for this one. It's been a while since I read this one, so I need a refresher on everything, but I'll give you like the main blurb in the top so you can kind of get a gist of what it is. It says, a woman blessed by the gods battles to unite a nation under a power-hungry king while also fighting her growing desire for his fiery son in this Norse-inspired fantasy romance from the best-selling author of the Bridge Kingdom series. I loved this book. I read it in like a day, gave it 5 stars. So I want to reread it, see if I still love it, and continue on with this series. So I also am sad that I don't have the Fairy Lou edition of this one. I was subscribed when I got this one, and I didn't pick up the other one when it was on sale. So yeah, that's my fault. But this edition's gorgeous as well. Like, are you kidding? It's so pretty, and the art on the inside. At least I know I love this book, so at least I get to have this in my collection. And like, it's pretty. So yeah, I just love like the magic and all that stuff in this book, and I'm excited to reread it and see if I love it just as much as I did the first time around, and finally get to the second one, because I feel like it's been too long. All right, now for roll number 3 is a 6. All right, and we got Gnome, which is a short read. Roll number 3 was Gnome, and it's a short read. So I picked up I think this is fantasy or it is horror. I don't know, it's a mix. But this is Rain Shout, and I don't know a whole lot about it. I don't want to know a whole lot about it, but it's about our characters who are fighting the evil that's a Ku Klux Klan, and I guess they're actually like really like evil monsters. Like they are like possessed and have like these dark powers or something, and that's all I needed to know about this. This has been compared to like Sinners and stuff like that, so I'm interested to see what this is about, but I don't want to know a whole lot just because it's so short. So I picked this up. Everyone seems to love it, and I think this will be the perfect short read because we're getting into like the cold months, and I love when it's cold. Like right now it's raining and I'm in love with it. My months are coming. I am a fall girl. I love Halloween. I love the rain. I love all of that. Give me the cold, and then winter, I'm happy. So I think this is going to be a perfect one to like lead up into spooky season. Okay, for our 4th and final roll, we got a 3, which is Werewolf, and that is a black book. All right, and then our last one was Werewolf, which is black book. So I'm going to be reading The Night Prophet. This is an older book that recently got a special edition through the Twisted Retreat box, and I'm so intrigued. Look how gorgeous. And then like the end pages for this. And then I don't know a lot about this either. It says God's hand can touch you too. So I believe this is about a cult and a man who goes to like investigate like this creepy cult. And that's all I needed to know for this one too. Like the back, I don't even know if you could read that. It's so small, but I kind of want to go into this one blind as well because I love not knowing a whole lot about my horror, just like the gist of it, so that I might actually be like nervous or terrified. And this one's also signed. So yeah, I'm so excited about this. And it has like the pretty corners and everything. Like this is just a pretty book. The original cover for this book is not my thing because I think it came out in the 80s and the original cover is so ugly. But this one is gorgeous and it's perfect for a black book. So I'm stoked about that. These are going to be the 5 books that I put on my September TBR. Hopefully I can get to all of them. I have already started Calabasas, so I'm definitely getting to that one. And then I have some other really good choices on here for like different moods. And I'm happy that we got some fantasy and some horror choices because those are the months that are coming up are perfect for it. So hopefully we get cold weather in September so I can feel all the vibes of these books. But I'm excited to read every single one of these. And this was actually a really good round for D&D Picks, my TBR, because haven't been in the mood for like romance or anything like that. So I was really hoping that I wouldn't get any romance prompts, and I was lucky enough not to. So I cannot wait to get to all of these. I currently have a reading vlog going for Calabasas. It is a spoiler-free one, so you guys can watch that. And maybe I'll get to another one of these books in that reading vlog. I do have a couple more that I'm going to be posting. I have one that's filmed. I just need to edit it. So yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Let me know if you've read these books and what you think about them, and any books like them that I can put on my TBR, because I love horror and I love a good fantasy and a good romantasy. So leave all of your recommendations down below. Maybe some ones that you don't hear of as often, so I can put them on my TBR, especially for horror, because I always love a rare gem of a horror that not everyone's talking about. And I think that's going to be everything. I can't wait for you guys to see the vlogs with these in it, and we will see how many I can actually read in September. I will see you guys in my next video. Happy reading.